Hi, and welcome to another tutorial on the Kurzweil Forte 7 or 8 stage piano, workstation or synthesizer. Today I will focus on a tiny feature in multi-mode which is very powerful and fun to use and very handy for various situations. You find it at the very end of the controller list, key 1 to 12 per zone. So what can you do with it? It can be either MIDI CC mode or chord mode. With the chord mode you can play up to 8 keys with a single key you set up. It can be either momentary or toggled. This is the key you set up. Push the enter button for C4, C3, whatever you want. You can either play only the switch or the key as well. So if it's only, there is nothing. You can set up a fixed velocity, or if you press 0, you have auto, which means the actual velocity that you play. So let's set up a chord. For example, a C, a G, an E, and play it with this single key. Then you can set up second one, for example, on D. We only want to play the switch. We want to control the velocity, and now you can play those two triads with just those two single keys. Very, very handy, which I will show you later. Let's disable them and look upon the CC mode. It also can be momentary or toggled. You set up this key as well, only or both. You can set up a destination, on value, off value, entry exit state, just like an ordinary controller. I mainly use the key triggers to play chords with a single finger. So let me give you just a few examples what you can do with the key triggers. In my cover band we play this musical masterpiece, which you probably know or not, I don't know. And there is a pizzicato string line, which is actually pretty tough to play because it goes like on the top. So you'd have to play it with your little finger. So I did set up this B here to play the same tone. And now I can do this. Very easy to play now. And then there is the chorus part, which needs this. Easy to play like this. In my own band we play a song called Supper Thema, which means like supper theme. And I have to play lead synths and solos, and have to play wide pads and choirs and Rhodes at the same time. So during the verse I play it like here. But when I'm soloing, then I only have a single hand free for this. So I did set up these 3 keys to play the strings, the choir, and the Rhodes. Awesome. With the cover band, we also play this piece, where there is a quite difficult intro with a lot of sounds, and I put it down there. Easy as that, with the key triggers. Then there is another song you definitely know. It's basically in C minor and F7, the two chords in the verse. And the keyboard, the pianet, I think it's a pianet, it plays an E flat major chord followed by F7. And as you see, the E flat is just missing on the Forte 7. So either I could play it here and lose all the keys here actually, or I use a key trigger. So I put the E to E flat, and now I can play this here. Just leaving all the space here for other sounds. There is also the brass in the intro and the interlude. I put them here. And there is this sine effect sound. So the D sharp is just an octave above a D. Very, very handy. Key triggers, I love them. Another thing you can do with the key controllers are MIDI-CC offsets. So for example, we want to play a lead sound like this car's lead with a closed filter in multi-mode. Let's go back to our template. Load the car's lead and go to the controls page. You set up MIDI-CC on key 1. You don't need to set up a key in that case. The destination is 12, low pass filter frequency, 12 is the destination of slider A. Just set it to 0, the on value, and the entry state to on. So when you load up the multi, the value is 0. Let's press the panic to reload the multi, and now we have an offset value on the filter frequency. Let's go to halfway. You can use the MIDI-CCs to send out various types of MIDI messages, like standard CCs, like program changes, bank changes, or even more internal parameters like ARP switch, transpose, whatever, solo mute, endless possibilities on the keys, which is really cool. So for example, I did set up keys on the keypad to send out program changes to my organ module, so that I have registration keys like on a Hammond on my keypad on the Forte. Very cool. So that's all for now on the key triggers in multi-mode. I use it a lot. I love them really. They are very handy and they make your life really easier on stage. Thank you for watching. See you next time on the next tutorial on the Kurzweil Forte. Bye.